For more on what we can expect in March, we've got ESPN NBA draft analyst Mike Schmitz in the building. Mike, look, we examined Gonzaga and how they've differentiated themselves in years past. What's different about them this year?
Jalen Suggs. They have the best 19-year-old, one of the best 19-year-olds in the country, and just what he's doing during his freshman season, being the best player on one of the best teams that we've really ever seen in college basketball history, speaks to his mentality, his ability to impact the game on both ends of the floor. I've compared him to Drew Holiday in the past just because of his defense, his toughness, the fact that he can play on the ball and off the ball. And watching him against BYU, I think that's maybe even underselling his upside. I mean, he has a star power about him. He rises when the lights are brightest. And I really think that if he leads Gonzaga to a title, it's going to be hard for teams to ignore him in that top three.
Feel free to use the pun, Bone Sucks and Harmony. I had it earlier in the show. Just kind of take that with you. But regardless of Gonzaga's #1 status, we also look at some other #1 seeds in Baylor and Illinois and Michigan. And who can we look to as names from those rosters that will end up making themselves very familiar with the public going forward?
Well, March is all about guards, and two guards come to mind from those teams, Dosunmu and Jared Butler. Now, Dosunmu out of Illinois, one of the most improved players in the country. He's actually the only player in the entire NCAA averaging at least 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists while shooting at least 50% from 2 and 40% from 3. He's an energizer on both ends of the floor, and he has that swagger and confidence that you've seen from so many great guards that have success in the NCAA tournament. And then with Jared Butler, this is a kid who can shoot the ball at a high level, over 45% from 3. He's got the ball on a string, and he's really evolved into more of a lead guard as half of one of the best backcourts in the entire country alongside Davion Mitchell. He defends at a high level as well, averaging over 2 steals per game. So this is another guy I think can be kind of a March darling here and is going to become a household name and a potential first-round pick alongside Dosunmu.
So, Mike, as president of Degeneration Nation, I think it's self-explanatory. We don't do #1 seeds, so let's go deeper into your bracket a little bit. Give me a guy into that deeper pool that we may be talking about later on.
One name I love is Raiquan Gray. He's one of the most unique players in the entire country, the junior out of Florida State. 6'8", 260 pounds. It's hard not to look at him and think Zion Williamson just in terms of his physique. Now, he's not one of the greatest prospects we've ever seen. He's not that type of run and jump athlete, but at 260, he has that type of agility. He can handle, he can really facilitate. He plays 1 through 5 for Florida State on both ends of the floor. Now, needs to improve as a perimeter shooter, but I really think he's going to make his mark in the conference tournament and the NCAA tournament and could become a popular sleeper pick as we inch closer toward the draft.
There's no way you have matching Merlot pants with that suit right now, do you?
Merlot on top,
I hope
Merlot
so.
on bottom, baby. But we got Nikes. Nikes on my feet, ready to hoop.
That's fine.
Professional.
All right. Yep. Keeping it classy here in March as we head into tournament season. Mike, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.